we'll be needing marker, scissors, measuring tape, fabric, and chalk. If you would learn how to make a Zara scarf for yourself or for a client, then this video is for you. You should watch it to the end. So this is our marker, and I'll be measuring 3 inches by 18 inches. So all you have to do is measure 3 inches by 18 inches. So if you want to get this marker, you can get it from those people selling shoemaking materials. Not the shoemaker themselves now, but like those people selling their own materials. You can get it from there. And then I'm using this fabric I'm using is called doll face. You can call it bridal satin and you can call it doll face. So I'll be measuring 45 inches by 24 inches. So here I measured 45, but I discovered the hand of this Zara scarf rather was short. So I would advise that you measure anything from 48 and 49 so that you have longer hand. But if you are cool with short hands, 45 is the perfect measurement. And then we'll be measuring the other side, which is it could be from 24 inches to 27 depending on how long you want your scarf to drop at the back. But for this particular tutorial I measured 27. So you could use 25, you could use 26, you could use 24, or even shorter than that depending on how short you want it to be. If you're just trying to achieve a regular band, you can use much less than that. So the next thing we'll be doing is we'll try to get the midpoint of this fabric that is on the 45 inches. That's 45 measurements. That line, that's our head circumference. Let me just put it that way. So I've notched the midpoint, and then we'll be using our marker. Then this is our marker that we measured earlier, and then we also get the midpoint of the marker. So we're going to be placing midpoint of marker on midpoint of fabric. So I'm just chalking the midpoint so as to get guidance on where the middle is actually. So that's my midpoint for the marker, and we have notched the midpoint for the fabric. So we are just going to place the marker into the fabric and fold. So just watch carefully what I'm doing. So here I'm just showing us that you have to place your marker on the wrong side of the fabric. The shiny side is the right side and this dull part is the wrong side. So now I'm just placing my marker inside my fabric. Middle to middle must meet, and then I fold this way. So you're just going to leave like half an inch or 3/4, less than an inch, just to for the folding purpose. And the reason why we're folding is that edge is rough. As you can see, the threads are already pulling out from the fabric, so we cannot just sew like that. So we have to fold. So I'll just fold. Just watch what I'm doing now, and I'll be using my pin to hold it down pending the time I take it to the sewing machine. So just watch what I'm doing carefully and follow suit and you'll get it. So that's what I've done here, and I've used the pins to hold it down. So next thing we're going to be doing is sew the other parts. If you're doing it, you can just sew it one after the other, but for the sake of this tutorial I will be showing us every of the process first before taking it to the sewing machine. So the next part now is this other side. So you're going to pick the left and the right side. That is the side we measured 24 or 27. So this particular fabric has the side is not fraying. It has like something that is called a tiage. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called in English. So if it has this kind of mouth, you can fold just once, like this and so. But if it doesn't have this type of mouth, then you fold twice. You double fold so that it will be very neat. So I'm going to do that for both sides, the left and the right side. That's what I'm going to do. So this is the other side as well that I'm showing you. This side does not have a TIJ, it has the frame part. So definitely I'm going to be folding this part twice. Just watch, you double fold just like that. You take to your sewing machine and sew. And the final part will also be sewing is the down part. This down part, yes, is also fraying. You're going to sew twice as well. You're going to double sew the edge. So just sew the edges, and trust me, that's the end of the Zara scarf. Like, it is not difficult at all. So I'm going to show you once I'm done sewing. If you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, then you should, because you're going to be getting lots and lots of values. You should also hit the notification bell to let you know when next I post new videos like this. So I'm done sewing, and I've just tied it on this mannequin head, and this is what it looks like. So you can sew this for yourself or for your clients. It looks so good. So I'm going to be showing you how I actually tied this, or how you can tie this on yourself.